Chase First Banking, a debit card for kids, and a set of tools to help them earn good money. By creating a run.
All right, guys. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. Yeah. Good win. Good win by the Cowboys, 43-3. Yeah. Annihilation, if you will. There's really not much to say. I mean, we just killed them. It's one of those much needed wins. We needed to win this game. This game was a much needed win. Approaching this week, approaching today, before the game, approaching today, coming off of last week, the embarrassment last week, because there was an embarrassing loss at home. There was an embarrassing loss at home. And I say it was a much needed loss because it brought us back down to reality. It brought us back down to earth. Even the fan base, it brought us back down to reality. It was a reality check. It was a wake-up call. And we learned from that wake-up call. And then with the Falcon game today, being able to play like we're playing, just total domination on all aspects of the game. We did everything right today. What's up, Eshan? What's going on, man? DJ Cobbs. What's up, y'all? Yeah, this damn game. Yeah, for real. This damn game. I'm proud of the Cowboys. I'm proud of our guys, man. They fought. They played hard. They did everything they were supposed to do. They did their homework. And they went back and looked at what they did last week, and they capitalized from it. You know, it was like adding fuel to the fire, if you will. Much needed win. Just one of those games where we just needed to win it, and we did exactly what I thought we should have played like this last week against Denver. But it's the NFL. You know, it happens. You have bad games. I had to kind of come to terms with that. My feelings were hurt. I was off of last week's loss. The way we lost was horrible. Losing like that, you know, we really didn't score any points last week. We didn't score into the fourth quarter. And those points didn't count because they were already in relax mode. The Broncos were already in relax mode. So I felt that we didn't score. It was 31-0 or whatever the score was. What their score was. I felt coming to this game, we gave away a cheat sheet on how to stop the Cowboys. And I was a little nervous, but then again, I was like, this was another game that I thought we should win, and we did, you know. So, and you can't blame me for feeling like that because the way we lost last week, I was just like, oh shit, you know. But it is what it is. Hey, Tay Cowboys, what's up? What's up, man? So proud of this. Yeah, defense stepped up, even though we had guys out, man. We still, there was no D-Law once again. There was no Randy Gregory. And the pass rush looked just aggressive, still looked aggressive. That's when you know it's coaching. When your players can play at a level like that, and you got your star players out, that means it's coaching. That's coaching all down the middle. They played good. Everybody was aggressive. I'm so proud of Jordan Lewis. He made plays. Anthony Brown got a pick. I think did Jordan Lewis get a pick? My boy Trayvon Diggs got a pick. He got another pick. I think Jordan Lewis got a pick. I think. Or was it just deflections with Jordan Lewis? I can't remember. But I had to look at my stats. But yeah, man, Anthony Brown got a pick. Man, we were just all to the ball in a bad mood today. And they were literally in a bad mood, especially from last week. You could tell. Yeah, he did. Oh, okay. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah, so 3 players got interceptions today. So that lets you know we were playing an aggressive defense. It was a pissed off defense. Pissed off, very pissed off. In a bad mood. So Michael Parsons was Michael Parsons. He was a Swiss Army knife. He was all over the place. He was, you know, playing in the day. So there's a highlight right there of him coming in. I feel sorry for Matty Ice, man. He just, oh my God, he probably need to think about retiring, man. Like seriously. But good win today, man. What was it today? Yeah, Jay Lewis. Yeah, Jordan Lewis was man. But I'm gonna let y'all do most of the talking today. I'm gonna just go down the list here, or the comment section, and just kind of get with the proper 11th trip of this. Yeah, man. Diggs is back. Let me just go ahead and look at the stats here. Oh man, it's amazing. When we lose, I've noticed during the YouTube thing, when we lose, there's so many people. There's so many people into your all the cockroaches, all the non-Cowboy fans are like last week, man. I had about 300 and something people damn near in the chat. Now I just got, you know, it's fluctuating from, you know, 90s to 100, whatever. And it's amazing how when you fall, there's so many people to make sure you stay down, or make sure you fall, and make sure they see you fall or witness your falling. You get what I'm saying? But now that we've won, especially winning a blowout, man, 43-3, the cockroaches just go away. It's amazing. It's amazing, man. It's amazing the hate that we get, you know, when we win. But when we lose, oh, everybody's there to remind you that Dallas sucks and all this stuff. Because we lost that one game or whatever. But it's just amazing. It just blows my mind. It just lets you know how small-minded people are and how the world is. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got the Chiefs next week, Big Mac. Yep, that's a tough one. Even though the Chiefs aren't like the last year, the year before Chiefs, they're still a tough team. They're still hungry. They're still fighting. They still want to win. You get what I'm saying? So I think we played there. Do we play there or do we play here? I can see. Damn, Washington Redskins beat the Washington football team. Washington football team beat the Buccaneers 19-29. Wow. Oh, we go there. Okay. It's away. See, that's gonna be a tough game, man. We haven't played Kansas City in a long time. We haven't played Kansas City since what? 17, 18? If I'm not mistaken. We haven't played him in a while. "2017, yeah, I knew it. That was a while ago. That was before Mahomes. That was before Mahomes. And I think we beat them. We went up there and surprised them that year. Yep. We went up there and surprised them that year. Let me go to the stats real quick. All right, Dak Prescott, 24 for 31, 296 yards, 2 touchdowns, no INTs at all. Cooper Rush even got in the game, 3 for 3, 17 yards. Let's see. Tony Pollard was our leading rusher, 11 carries for 42 yards, 3.8 average. Ezekiel Elliott, 14 carries for 41 yards, 2 touchdowns by Zeke. 2 touchdowns. So that makes up for not having a 100-yard game when you have 2 touchdowns, 2.9 average. Corey Clement, the third string running back, came in, 6 attempts of 20 yards, 3.3 average. CeeDee Lamb was our leading receiver. He didn't catch another ball. 6 receptions, 94 yards, same as halftime. 2 touchdowns. Got 2 touchdowns though. So that makes up for that. Mari Cooper, 4 for 51. Tony Pollard, 6 for 56. Michael Gallup, 3 for 42. So it was a lot of success to go around today. I wish the running game could have been a little bit better yardage wise, but it is what it is. You know, it's a blowout. There's really nothing wrong with blowing somebody out like that. You really can't find too much wrong with that. But there's always things to work on. Even though you blow somebody out like this, don't mean you win a Super Bowl. There's always things to work on. Defensively, man, we just lights out, man. Michael Parsons was the leading tackler, got 1 sack, 1 deflection. I think, let's see, Jordan Lewis, man, he went off today. I thought he had an interception now. Yeah, he got a pick. Anthony Brown got a pick. Trayvon Diggs got a pick. Good game. I mean, there's really not too much to talk about, man. It's just this is what we were supposed to come in and do. There's no surprise right today. We were surprised with the score. I didn't think it was going to be 43-3, but I'm not. If we go to Kansas City next week and win, then I'll be back. I'll be fully back. You get what I'm saying? I'll be fully proud of this team. We were supposed to beat a team like this. This was supposed to be. Just like last week, the 4-4 Denver Broncos, we were supposed to blow them out too. You know, but we didn't. You know, but we came in and hit the reset button, like I said, and blew these guys out of the water. So I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm proud, but I'm not quite sold. I hate to say that, but I'm not quite sold. Cowboys chance, appreciate the super chat, man. How about them Cowboys? By the way, Vander Esch, Connor Williams. Say, man. Oh my God. Connor Williams, man, he just penalties after penalties, man, holding, just bless his heart, man. He just, I don't know, man. He's just not getting it. It's something with him every week. Every single week. Denver plays Philadelphia today. And I said I was going to keep my eye on that game to see how Denver would do this week. Like, seriously, all the teams that wasn't supposed to win last week, I'm going to see if they win this week. I'm going to see what happens this week to see if it was a fluke or not. You get what I'm saying? And I hate to think like that. I hate to say that, but they were just all talking shit last week. Oh, we came in. Okay, let's do it again this week and then keep on doing it. See how you feel. It kind of pisses me off. How about the Cowboys? Next up, Kansas City. Yes, sir. Next in line. The way we played today is very dangerous. A lot of people touch the ball today on offense. Even on defense. Let me just say that. Even on defense, a lot of people touch the ball today. if we play like this every week, forget Vegas, forget a fluke, all that stuff, the NFL setup and all that crap. If we can play like this every week, I know we're going to play against better teams, you know, but if we can keep this focus, this hunger, this drive every week, we can be a dangerous team going into the playoffs if we make the playoffs this season. If we keep playing like this, positive, aggressive, and keep moving the chains, keep just picking teams apart one by one, executing on both sides of the ball, we can be a dangerous team, guys. Really, really dangerous going into the playoffs. So, and it's time to kind of start talking about. We're getting into in the middle of the season, getting into, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas is right around the corner as well, winding down to the end of the regular season. You get what I'm saying? So it's only like, what, 17 games or whatever. So it's not long. It's not that far away. It's right up the street. The end of the regular season is right, literally right up the street. And now it's really time to start getting those wins so you can have a good schedule, a decent schedule going into the playoffs, you know, because I feel that we're the best team in the NFC East, one of the best teams in the NFC. Hell, technically, we got one of the best records in the NFL, period. So if we continue to play solid football, man, the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. We just got to eliminate these mistakes. These mistakes, man. This whole game, all this shit, man, we got to stop that, man. I know the refs are full of crap. You know, they just throw the flag sometimes. You be like, wait a minute, that wasn't holding, but we don't want to give them an excuse to call. You know, always kind of, you know, make sure you're doing your job. Let's see. That kicker we signed, making some. Yeah, man. Say, Greg the leg better be careful. You better be careful. Refs full of crap. Yeah, refs can be full. Yeah, I agree. But some things, man, you be like, damn, man, you can't do that, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. But that's one thing we have to focus on: mistakes. We have to focus on the mistakes, man. And because those penalties, those mistakes, they'll beat you faster. What if we, you know, we're going to be playing better teams, guys. We're going into, let's see. Might as well go ahead and pull it up. Let's see. Cowboys. All right. Look, guys. End of the season, like I just said, winding down to the end of the season, man. We got the Chiefs coming up. Cowboys, we're 7-2. Chiefs are 5-4. We're playing at Arrowhead next Sunday at 3 o'clock, midday game. And we got the Raiders at home. We got the Raiders at home. They're 5-3. They're doing okay. The Raiders are doing pretty good. They're a game behind us, pretty much. Well, 2 games behind us. Then we got the Saints. That's three tough opponents right there. Winnable games, but tough opponents. It's Kansas City, the Raiders, and then the Saints. Their defense is lights out, man. They just got to beat the Tom Brady the other week. You get what I'm saying? Washington Redskins, they are 2-6. I think they might be last, or they might be last in the division. It's out of them and the Eagles, I think. But they one of those teams, they'll fuck around and win a game. We haven't played them yet. We got them after the Saints and then the last game of the season at home. So we're not at home until the last game of the season. We got the Raiders at home. Then we're on the road against the Saints, on the road against Washington, on the road against New York, then at home against Washington. So we got some tough opponents coming up, man. And don't sleep on Washington because they probably know their season is about over, and they don't mind fucking it up for anybody. Look how they just beat Tom Brady in the Buccaneers. You get what I'm saying? They got a sneaky defense. They got a sneaky defense just like Denver. You get what I'm saying? So Don't sleep on those guys. Don't sleep on the Saints. Don't sleep on the Raiders. No team can't sleep on no teams, especially towards the end of the season. And I hate to say it, I love football season. There's nothing better. But we're winding down to the end of the season, guys. It's sneaking away. We're already like Thanksgiving. Look at that, man. Thanksgiving, November 25th. Nationwide game. Man, we've been having some trouble on Thanksgiving games, man, for the past 4 years. So that's a personal game for me right there because we're gonna be with family on that day, and you know when you're watching the game with other people, they might not be as strong as a Cowboy fan as you are, and you know they might say some shit to kind of piss you off, and you just have to kind of be cool. And it's hard watching games with other people. You get what I'm saying? So I've been watching the game, you know, with the comfort of my own home these past, you know, weeks or whatever. So the Thanksgiving games, it's really tough for me to watch because there's other family members around and shit. So, you know. But the Saints game is personal. That's really personal for me. That's a personal game. A lot of the New Orleans people live here. Ever since Hurricane Katrina, they're here. You know, no offense or anything. I'm just being honest. A lot of them live here. So you see a lot of Saints fans with the flags on their cars and shit or whatever. So that's a personal game too. That's a personal game too. And obviously any NFC East games are personal. So these last games, man, are really, really personal. Like seriously, should be personal for all of us. Because last week was a godsend for me. Yeah, it needed to happen. Exactly. Especially that first penalty, no foul call when the city was going. That's the punt. Play should have been having. Yeah, man. Yep, I agree. Yeah, this game was personal too. Yep, yeah, this game was personal too because of last week, of what we went through last week. So, yeah, man, personal games coming up. We these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games are personal. Got a lot of right here to them because we're going into the playoffs. We got to do everything right. There's no room for mistake, no room for error. You get what I'm saying? Everybody need to get healed up, man. We need people to get healed up. We need everybody going into the end of the season. This is where it starts counting. Every game counts, but it really starts counting right here because of the magnitude of what direction we're going in as far as going into the end of the season, Thanksgiving, being at home, division rivals, all that stuff, the icing on the cake, all that. So Washington just beat Buccaneers, Tampa Bay. So we lost to Tampa Bay, but that was the first game of the season. Really can't count that one, you know, because first game jitters, you know, it is what it is. Let's see what else. One game at a time. Yep. Appreciate the props. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I'm just being realistic. Football is 1 week at a time. You just never know. Look what happened to us last week. Yeah, back in the day, the Dallas Cowboys, the 90 Cowboys that won Super Bowls, they lost games. Yeah, they lost games too. So that's why I kind of really had to think about that. You know, it pissed me off, but I'm like, well, they lost games too. You know, so and they still won Super Bowls or whatever. So I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, for example, just getting over last week's loss, I had to kind of make an example out of that. Greg the leg looking over his right. Big D's 83, what's up? Yeah, I believe in this team. I have no choice. I'm a Cowboy fan. You know, I have to. If we can go to Arrowhead and beat Kansas City, beat a good quarterback like Mahomes, somebody that can all-around quarterback, somebody that can scramble and make things happen. then I'll be like, okay, we'll be, you know, if we can beat the good defense like the Saints, if we can beat the Saints 5-3, then I can say, okay, we're ready. Those games, right? Those 2 games right there are pretty much a test to be playoff ready for us. That's gonna make us or break us. We're still gonna win the NFC East. I believe so. Next week is a test, though. It is a test. They already got Kansas City favored to win. We just got through blowing out the Atlanta Falcons 43, damn near 43-0. And they already got Kansas City favored to win. See, we created doubt. Now, that's bullshit to me, but losing like we did that's all it took for the media just to go haywire. We created doubt. We've created doubt that, oh, okay, Denver went in there and blew the Cowboys out, so they can be stopped. This is how you stop them. So we're just gonna say Kansas City is the favorite to win. You know, just crazy, man. That's why you don't put yourself in those situations, because once you give away that cheat sheet, it's a wrap. Retro Scotty, what's up, big dog? Hey man, what a domination. 30 birds before the game. I started to work out. Did cardio for 15 minutes. The calories I burned on 72. Yeah, good job, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. Way to get motivated for the game. We destroyed them. Big time. We destroyed them. Cowboys, the Falcons, a beat down. The Lions are still a game as good. Oh shit, they still playing? Shucks. What's the score? What is it? Let's see if I can turn it on. It's an OT? Oh shit. The Lions trying to get their first win. Oh, I can't watch that game. No, I can't watch it. Tied 16-16. I was trying to get my boys for life in here, but I can't. I couldn't get him in. I guess he's busy. But guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Ain't nothing for me to talk about. I didn't say what I had to say. Win is a win. We did it. We annihilated them. We destroyed them. We killed them. Whatever you want to call it. Decimated them. Whatever. But good win, guys. Proud of the Dallas Cowboys. We got to keep it up. We got to keep applying the pressure. We got to keep the foot on the gas, on the accelerator. We can't let up. Can't let up, man. Next week against Kansas City. Very, very tough game to play on the road in Kansas City. Very hostile conditions. Very hostile crowd. You cannot take this game lightly. You can't be like, oh, we blew the Falcons out, man. We good. No, man. Totally different team. Totally different ball game. Totally different energy, guys. We're on the road. We're not at home. We're in their house. At my home. We've been to the Super Bowl. They know how to play, even though they're 5-4. Don't think that they don't know how to play or they don't know what they're doing. These guys are good. They're going to bring it. Trust and believe they're going to bring it, especially against the Cowboys, the way we've been playing. We're 6-2. No, 7-2. I'm sorry. Got one of the best records in the NFL. Ain't no thing for them to try to take us off their pedestal. Ain't no problem for them to do that. So we need to be really, really focused. All the penalties and shit need to go out the window. Like seriously, on the real tip. All that bullshit need to fly out the window, man. We got to go into this game like we went into this Falcons game. Like ready, confident, ready to execute on both sides of the ball. We need to get some guys healthy. We need people, guys, We need people to step up. If it's time for you to step up, this is a tough game, man. Tough end of the season, guys. Trust and believe. Tough end of the season. Going into the end of the season, going into the playoffs, we got to keep this motor, man. Keep the motor running, keep the engine running, keep applying pressure to the wound. Just keep kicking them while they're down, man. So, with all that being said, man, I appreciate y'all coming in and showing some love, man. It's a shame that I couldn't get the trolls in here when we win. No, they're nowhere to be found. Just like cowards, man. That's what cowards do. When you fall and you're on the ground, they there to laugh at you and poke fun. Remember how the bullies used to be in school? When you fall on the ground, everybody laughing at you, whole class or lunchroom or whatever, laughing at you in the hallway and all that shit. But when you're doing good, everybody want to turn their head and act like they ain't seen them. Yeah. Everybody want to turn their fucking heads and act like they. I remember when I got my first interception in high school. I remember that because I didn't really quite have the cornerback position down pat yet. And I was getting beat. My technique was wrong. I was getting burnt. I had to go back and watch film. I had to go back and watch Dion. And my brother was teaching me some things and technique skills and drills and stuff like that. I had to get my footwork right and speed right and things like that. Speed was kind of automatic, kind of God-given, but I had to get all that right, man. And I got my first pick. And all my teammates and stuff, all laughing at me and stuff, and I was getting beat and all that shit because they was mad because the coach was still giving me a chance. And when I got that first pick, they didn't even want to give me high five or nothing. They were just like, yeah, man, good job. So as the haters, man, that's how it is, man. They like to see you down. They don't like to see you up. They talk all kind of shit when you down, but when you up, when you down, but when you up, they ain't nowhere to be found. Just like some fucking cowards, man. Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up because you never know what the day is gonna bring. How about your boy?